What is up, Duckworm members? It's your boy Johnny. Hope you have an amazing day. Now today, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be going through the Apex Legend picks for June 2021. So recently on the Apex Legend tracker, you've been able to identify the top Legend picks for each and every single month. So if you guys want to see me do this for July, August, and carry on for the rest of the year as well, then be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. And also, if you are brand new around here and you enjoy Apex Legend content like this, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. That way you never miss out on another video like this. And with that being said, guys, let's get right into the stats. So the stats are actually going to be in alphabetical order. So to start it off, we're going to be rocking with Bangalore, and Bangalore is actually at 7.2%, which in all honesty is actually quite interesting to me, because if you guys haven't seen my previous video, I did an Apex Legend Season 9 tier list video, and I did say that Bangalore is probably one of the easiest legends to actually start off with and keep playing. So that is quite interesting to see. It's 7.2%, which is actually pretty low on this list. Next is going to be Bloodhound, and he's the third highest on here, and it's 11.7% pick rate, which in all essence is actually pretty good. I can't even lie, it's way above average. But then we're going to move on to Caustic, and Caustic's been hit with a 2.7% pick rate, which in all essence is kind of understandable due to the fact that obviously he's been nerfed very heavily with his ability and with his ultimate. Because if we had a look at the stats from a couple months back or a couple seasons back, really, Caustic probably would have been one of the top pick legends due to the fact of his gas attacks. But yeah, 2.7%, man, that is really low, to be honest. But I'll tell you what's lower: Crypto. Crypto's at 1.7%. 1.7%, like that's really low. And to be honest, it looks like he's more of like just a pick just to fill up the group. He's not really one for like tactics or anything like that properly. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of crypto users out there and a big crypto main community. Like, I watch a couple of my fellow like Twitch streamers and stuff like that who play Apex, and they always pick crypto because they are really good with crypto. But like I said in the previous video as well, if you haven't, link in the description, I actually stated in there that if you're not that good with the EMP drone or with the drone in general, then chances are Crypto is just going to be a pretty useless legend. And there are plenty of other legends out there that you can choose with their abilities being a bit more user friendly, I guess. Fuse has actually been hit with a 2.6% pick rate, which I understand, like, it is still pretty low, but bro, it's actually higher than Crypto's, which again I don't understand either. But I think it's probably because of the Ring of Fire and stuff like that. But again, 2.6, it's below average. It's still pretty low. I mean, it's kind of understandable. I feel like the actual pick rate would be increased if the damage was actually taken away from his ultimate, because obviously if you haven't already tested, if you go and actually shoot the ultimate for Fuse and you actually walk into it as Fuse, as the main character who set it off, you actually get set on fire and it actually like takes away health, which is a really bad thing to do, because normally you'd use something like that to obviously isolate somebody and then you can push and get the kills. But obviously if you're going to start taking damage when entering the actual ring, it's going to be really hard to actually finish off enemies. Big Gibby's actually been hit as well. He's on 3.4%, which is a bit of a shame. I really love having like a defensive Gibby player just on my team. Like, as soon as I see Gibby, literally I feel like I'm in safe hands. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he can really take care of me, nurture me, and raise me as one of his own brothers. Horizon is actually at 4%, which is still, it's still pretty low, pretty average. It's pretty much there, to be honest. Like, I think it's probably just because like there's nothing fresh that's happened for Horizon just yet. Obviously there's been a bit of a nerf obviously with her tactical ability, and like it's been a bit slower when you rise up into the air. But obviously, you know, she just turned into more of an average player, really. Lifelines has decreased quite dramatically to now 8.9%, which, and to be honest, there is a lot of reasons for that. The main one obviously being her passive shield, like the res shield has obviously been removed, so they are more of an easier target to pick if you're just going to res outside in the open. Yeah, I can see why Lifelines has decreased quite dramatically. I still don't understand to this day why Respawn did it, but it is what it is, and you know, we got to move and we've got to adapt. You know, from the words of Bear Grylls, improvise, adapt, overcome. Loba has actually gone to 4.5% as well, which again is pretty average, sort of the same as like what Horizon, you know what I mean? Like, it's just pretty average. Like, obviously there's a lot of buffs that still need to be done and a bit of nerf hidden here and there, But yeah, 4.5%, pretty average. Mirage has been hit with 3.6%. I think, again, it's the same sort of thing. Like, yes, he's got a good passive and the tactical's all right to bamboozle, but there still needs to be something there or a little bit of an extra thing there in order for Mirage mains to enjoy him more, or he's going to be more of a team player, if that makes sense. And speaking of teams and team players, Octane is the top legend on here, and he has got 14.5%, and that's definitely going to be thanks to the fact that, you know, his stim is insanely good. Obviously, his ultimate is super duper quick to get. His health regen as well is super duper like quick as well. All in all, he's just a very, very good legend, and in all honesty, I genuinely think he probably will be the meta for Season 9. Pathfinder is actually at 8.4%, and Rampart as well is even lower than Crypto's, but only by 0.1%. So Rampart's at 1.6%, and do you know what I mean? I feel like, to be honest, she hasn't really got anything good passive wise. Like, yes, if you have an LMG, that's understandable, but not everybody runs an LMG, you know what I mean? A lot of people run R99, R301, PK, snipers, you know, energy weapons. Like, not a lot of people tend to pick Spitfires. Revenant's got a 2.7% play rate. Valkyrie's got an 8.5% play rate, which, to be honest, having that at like your first season is pretty good. Like, a lot of people still have changed, you know, from having like a Rampart or going from Crypto all the way over to Valkyrie, and people are enjoying Valkyrie, and yeah, she's above average. She's doing pretty well. The big one is Watson, which is a 2.1%. Now, in case you guys don't know, Watson got absolutely beamed with her tactical ability, and there still is a problem to this day with it. Like, Respawn really need to fix up on it, but then even when that's done as well, I genuinely think that it's not really going to be that much of like an essential legend. Like, her ultimate's okay, it's not really the best. Like, there's a ton of different other legends to choose from where the tactical abilities and the ultimate abilities are going to be more helpful for the team or more aggressive for the player themselves. And finally, Wraith is at 13%, which obviously is above average, and do you know what, I think Wraith is probably going to be the most consistent one for the next coming years or the next coming months, because, you know, everyone likes having a Wraith. Do you know what I mean? Everyone likes having a Wraith main. I know she's like the meme of the TTV Wraiths and whatever, but trust me, Wraith is still a pretty good legend to choose. So overall, the top 3 most popular legends are Octane, Wraith and Bloodhound respectively. Meanwhile, the least popular legends are Rampart, Crypto and Watson. Obviously, Octane leads the pack thanks to his agility and rapid ability use. Wraith is currently benefiting from the removal of low profile, and Bloodhound's tracking during matches has only ever been useful. Watson has been facing some accidental issues with her abilities, thank you Respawn, in the recent months, and Rampart and Crypto just tend to be situational picks rather than all-round characters. And with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this Apex Legend picks for June 2021 video. Obviously, if you want to see this for July, August, all the way up to the end of this year, then let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try and make it as short and sweet as possible because I know I've been rambling on. But yeah, guys, if you want to see more like this, then be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications. And guys, my name's been Johnny. You guys have been amazing. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.